Today, I will tell you a story that might surprise you. This is the story of Tirot Syiem, the chief of Hima Nongklo, who stood up against the colonial power of the British government. This is a story that contains truths that perhaps you have never heard or known before. In the year 1829, Tirot Syiem rose to fight against the British East India Company when they tried to forcefully construct a road without the permission of the Hima Nongklo. Thus began the War of Swords and Spears. Even though Tirot Syiem and his warriors fought bravely, eventually they were defeated by the gunpowder of the British. Tirot Syiem was captured and taken to Dhaka. Tales and dramatizations inspired by the imagination of writers and dramatists about the sacrifice of Tirot Syiem have deeply inspired generations and the Khasi people to this day. According to what we've been told, it feels as though Tirot Syiem lived a painful and lonely life, confined in a dark room within the prison. When the British offered him the chance to rule again, but only under their supreme authority, he said, "I would rather die in prison than rule as a puppet king." These words elevated and immortalized his honor and reputation. According to the book written by historian Dr. Helen Geary, titled The Khasis Under British Rule, 1824 to 1947, and also based on the findings of researcher David Reed Syiem, a great-grand-nephew of Tirot Syiem himself. New and unknown facts have come to light, including the exact date of Tirot Syiem's death. At the India Office Library in London, David Reed discovered colonial documents that clearly reveal that Tirot Syiem was not imprisoned in the way we've always imagined. Instead, he was kept in a well-furnished house. Not only that, but he even received a monthly salary of 30 rupees. He had his own palanquin, meant for him to travel around the city of Dhaka. He had an attendant, not to confine him, but to assist and watch over him. We have built statues, we sing songs to immortalize him, and we give him the honor he truly deserves. But we have forgotten another great figure, the courageous warrior Bormanik Syiem. He was the last Syiem of the Hima Shillong, and the first to wage war against the British as far away as Demuria. However, he suffered heartbreak when he was betrayed by his own nephew, and deep sorrow when he saw his Hima divided into two parts, Hima Milium and Hima Kirim. He even traveled to Tibet in search of alliance and military help. But for unknown reasons, he never returned, and no one ever heard of him again. The stories of our warriors inspire, but the truth empowers. We must honor our freedom fighters, but we must also seek the truth, because only by knowing the full story can we be truly free.